What is up, guys? Killerkev, and today we're going to be making some pixel art items in Minecraft, mainly the diamond set of weapons. We have got a little bit of lag, so there we go. Let's sort it down now. So first of all, we're going to start off with the sword. This is probably the most popular one. I've never actually tried making the actual items in game. Usually it's something like a picture or a face or some sort of thing or a logo. If you haven't seen any of my other ones, there are a few down in the description below. They are the most popular ones. You can go check those out. If not, just go through the playlist on my channel. So first of all, we're going to start off. I think we're going to do this up in the air ever so slightly. So I think we're going to go just a little bit up. So you want to start with the black block. And this is probably going to look really different because obviously the wall texture and the actual item texture are totally different. So obviously we're doing it on a larger scale. It's going to be slightly different. So we're going to do one. You can do this on the floor any way you want. Yes, there is a villager, and yes, we do have a lot of slimes around here. This is an old map, but I like it because, yeah, that's what I do on my pixel art. So anyway, so we're going to do one here, and then we're going to do one other side. So 3 blocks along. Pretty nice. And then what you want to do is put any one of your colours here. Personally, I'm going to put clay wool there in the middle. So to give you a rundown of what I got, I've got the blue clay wool. I've got the light blue wool. I've got the block of diamond, obviously, because we're going to be doing the diamond weapons. And I've got various colours of browns. Brown wool, the brown stained clay, and also the black stained clay, which is also a very dark and rich brown for that one, and obviously the black wool. The black wool will come into play just for the outer lines and some bits, and this might look a little bit weird. I've never tried it, but we're going to see how it turns out. You can do many variations of this. You can change it however you want to do it. You can just do it something gold, diamond, silver, anything you want to do, but for now we're just going to try and see how it goes. So we're going to go back to the black wool, and we're basically just going to surround this just like so. We're going to leave one block though, because this is the peak of the end of the sword, and it's going to go up into the sky to our right. So there we go. We got one there, all the way around, and one in the middle, and one left. So now we're going to start a handle. Now, personally, I'm going to put the brown stain wool here, and then next to it, we're going to do a slightly darker one, and then a lighter version there. Now, you can do this however you want to do it. Personally, I've done it just like this because you know, this is how I want it. And obviously we're going to make it like a stair effect. If you don't know what the stair is, it's basically an L. It's 2 along, 1 up, 2 along, 1 up, 2 along, 1 up. Vertically it's 2 along, 1 down, I believe. No, 2 along, 1 across, sorry. So it's pretty easy to do. It's not that complicated. So I'm just going to eyeball this. I'm actually looking at a picture of a diamond sword, so it's pretty much just going to be eyeballing it. And I'm not sure how this, honestly, this is how this is going to turn out, but we're just going to see anyway. And then probably, probably just do that. See how that goes. I'm gonna start the handle here. So it's not a great deal of things there. There's 3 there, and obviously there's 2 there, but 2 along there. So 3 is the main one. 2 brown, 3 other brown, another 2 brown. Then connecting of the saw. So I just have to change the time. Apologies for that. So we're going to start doing the handle. Now there are many ways you can actually do this, but we're just going to jump straight into it, and we are going to start attaching some of the colour to it. Now make sure when you do this first colour it is exactly the same as your bottom colour to indicate the colours are correct. Now if that's confusing you, then it all will be explained in a minute. So we used this type of wool, which is the clay wool, the blue clay wool, for the peak of the handle. So we're going to need to put 1 along here, 1 connecting in the middle, and then we're going to do 2 up on this, and then a much darker one, which we don't actually have, so we're going to keep the same colour, just along there. The L, but you're going to connect that one out. So now we're going to return to the black wool, and we're pretty much just going to surround it. So it's just covering up the certain bits. So an L there, connect the block there, 2 there. It's basically just connecting or clicking the blocks, as I like to call it, clicking. Probably never heard of that before because I just made it up. And like so. 1 there. You obviously want 2 across there, which you need another colour there. I'm not very good at these tutorials. I don't actually do tutorials that much. It's more kind of like a speed art thing for me. We could actually, you know what, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's plant a couple there. I'm going against the rules here, but oh well, who cares. And I'm going to put 1 there. And then obviously we need to click it and connect it just by doing this. Come round up through here. So there we go. There we go. That's sort of the handle there. The clay actually looks really weird. I'm not too sure I like the clay. I mean, you know, you can mix and match this however you want it to do. But I think that's all right. We'll leave it like that. That's pretty cool. So that's pretty much the brine of the handle, or the middle bit of the sword that connects the sword onto it. So now we're actually going to make the sword. Now this is probably the most complicated bit of the whole actual build for the sword itself. Personally, I don't think it's that complicated. It is literally just one up, one along, one up, one along, but deduct the one along. So it's just a block, 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 which is pretty easy. So you want to start from the 2 that is here. So even if you wanted to, I mean, I've done this on many other ones, you can get a white wall just to implement, just so you can take it out. So we're going to use that method just in case you get stuck or complicated, but for the pros, you will not need to do this. It is one wall along to the top of these 2, which connects this one to that one, and then a black wall. Now you can actually just cut that one out. You don't actually need that white wall, it's just basically to put it on. And now what we're going to be doing is go 2, 4, 6, 7 up. Actually, let's go 8 up. So you want 1, 2, connect that one, get rid of that one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this is the top of the sword, 8. Now what you want to be doing is connect the sword and come back round down. So what we're going to do is just finish up the top. So we're going to go another 2 along, which is 3 in total up the top. Another 2 down, 1, 2, and that is the sword itself, the brim of the sword. Now after that, you can put the white wall there just to connect it along. So you want to do the white wall, then the black wall, deduct the white wall, get rid of that. You can also do this by eye, it's pretty easy, and then build the stairs back down to connecting 1. There should be 8, but if you know your measurements are all correct, you will not need to essentially do this. So there we go. That is the sword. Now we just got to fill it into whatever patterns we want. We're going to sort of, you know, mix it up a little bit. I'm going to do sort of this pattern. It's diamond on the sides, and then we're going to connect just like this, and probably put something in the middle there. I mean, you can however you want, but I just want to get the shadings nice, maybe a little bit different, and then we're going to connect this one into the middles, and there we go. That is the diamond sword, guys. Not perfect, you can have this anyway, but as I say, for a very quick tutorial, you can get the general gist on how to make a sword. You can make various different kinds of swords. If you're feeling sort of, you can have a longer blade. You can have 2 blades, maybe one on the other side that connect in the 2. You could even actually have 2 blades coming down, so vertically, as sort of like an entrance, which would be quite nice. And yeah, guys, make sure you stay tuned, because we got the diamond spade, the diamond pick, the diamond hatchet, the hoe, and the diamond coming up. We might do the Steve head and the creep head as well. But this is all we've got time for. The slime say goodbye. And as always, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. If this did help you, make sure to smack the like button. Also, let me know if you want to see anything else of Minecrafty pixel art, because I am getting back into it. And yeah, it'd be really nice for you guys to give your input as well. So thanks ever so much, guys. This has been Killerkev, and Killerkev out.